Hello Pisces, Elsie here to do a reading for the week ahead for you, my water family. How are you, Pisces? Thank you so much for clicking here. I'm here with the Kipper deck and the Lenormand. We are going to use those energies along with the tarot this week to find out what's coming up for you in the week ahead. So if you are somebody who is viewing this real time, I am reading for the end of the month, the end of September. If you are somebody who is viewing this in the future, then this is going to always be for the week ahead. Whenever you find it, today, tomorrow, next year, it'll always be for the week ahead. Thanks for joining me here. If you're brand new, welcome. There is a subscription button in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. So if you'd like to join us, we'd love to have you as part of the tribe. All right. We're going to do 3 of these. What I got here? Ooh, somebody is on the path. Got the pathway, and the pathway is card number 35, which is an 8. And the pathway is about you finding your way. It's also about change, right? Because we have a light essentially at the end of the path, right? Somebody who's about to step into some enlightenment. We do have butterflies, which tells me that you've changed or that there's been transformation here. So I feel like you have been walking on a path. Maybe you've been on this journey here. We have card number 10, which is like, I feel like you're on the beginning of your spiritual journey for some of you. Could be that. Let's find out what's going on here. Tell me more about Pisces. Got 1. 2 more, please. 2, 1 more. Oops. All right. Well, you know what? Gave us 2, so we're going to take them. Can't take them all, but we'll take the one on the top. And we have the tulips on the bottom of the deck here. Somebody is on some sort of a spiritual path, I feel. You're at the beginning of some sort of spiritual path. I feel for some of you that you have liberated yourself from a situation that no longer served you. It could be a romantic situation. It doesn't have to be. But I feel like with the Queen of Spades being in the bottom right-hand corner, we've got Queen of Swords energy. There's a realization, or somebody's about to be really honest with themselves about what I really want in life. And if I have to go on this path alone, the spiritual path first, then I will do that. But it feels like somebody here is about to meet somebody on this spiritual path. Very interesting energy. So we do have the coffin, we have poverty, and we have the official person. Then we have the whip and the broom, something that happens super quick here. There is a very quick ending that's coming up. And look, but as we're reading into the week ahead, it is the end of September, but on October the 2nd, we do have another eclipse that's coming up. We do have the mountain, which is kind of like an obstacle. And then we have the male or the man, somebody who's using a man's body, right? Now, I say using a man's body because I'm reading energy. I'm an energy reader, so I'm not reading body parts. I'm reading feminine and masculine energies. And whatever body you come in here to this world in, you get to pick whether you are feminine or masculine leaning. So that's why I always say masculine or feminine, because to me the body is the body. It's the biological thing, right? And it can't be ignored. So we do have the clocks here, or time. We've got card number 37, which is a 10, which breaks down to a 1. And we do have 28, which is a 10, breaks down to a 1. You might be seeing 1010. You might be seeing that number a lot of places, but you also might be seeing 1s. We have 111. Look at this. We've got 2 1s. We've got more 1s. We've got 11 here. So you might be seeing 11s or 1s, possibly. That might coincide with this reading. We also have 2s, right? Because we have 1 and 1, which is 2. We have 2 2s, which is 4, which is very interesting. We also have card, look, 3737. I feel like if somebody here has been having a hard time financially, I feel like this burden is about to be lifted for you. This burden, this mindset, because please understand that this is also about scarcity, right? Some people live in poor economical situations and it's really hard to get out of. But this can also be a mindset. Even if you're somebody who's incredibly wealthy, a millionaire even, can have a scarcity mindset, feeling like I still don't have enough. And that's the workaholic. And you may be someone who's like that. Maybe your bank is full, but you feel like you don't have enough. Take it as it does resonate for you. So I feel like something is going to happen really quickly for you in the week ahead here, because the whip and the broom is You know, the broom cleans up things, but the whip you never feel. You never hear it coming. And I'll tell you this. I have a friend who went to Australia and came back with a whip. This person had taken classes while they were gone. And when she said, I'm gonna throw this whip, you stand back, you never hear the whip coming until it hits you, until the sting comes, right? So it feels like there is something that's coming to an end here. Now it does have a coffin. I don't think anyone's dying, so don't freak out, right? We do have another 10 here. We do have, we have 10, 10, 10. Things are at the end of a cycle. Something brand new is about to happen, but first something must be removed quickly, and I think it is an obstacle. We do have the mountain here, and it is the mountain is the energy of a long, arduous journey. I feel like once we remove the obstacle, the 8 of Wands is here, the 8 of Clubs, and I feel like once we remove the obstacle, then things can then move forward. It's going to usher in this official person who's going to bring in some good news that's going to bring balance to your financial situation here, Pisces. Yeah, I feel like it's going to put you on some sort of new path. It does feel like it's a path to some sort of spirituality here. It's a journey. There's another 10. We've got the 4th 10. Look, something is around the corner that's ending. For some of you, it could be a relationship. Ooh, look at that. We've got the fish. So it does feel like it could have to do with money and some sort of a risk you're about to take with your money. I'm not talking about gambling. I'm talking about some sort of a risk. Like I feel like you're putting some sort of like investing in something. Yeah, it could be with money, but it could be with a person as well. Let's take a look at some tarot. Let's get some tarot on it. Tell me about Pisces. What's coming up in the week ahead? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for my water family. Tell me about Pisces. Tell me about Pisces, please. What else do we need to know about my two fishes friends? Two fishes family. I'm a Pisces moon. Tell me about this. We do have the 3 of Pentacles. We do have the 10 of Wands. Somebody's showing up to help you with something, Pisces, and it's going to drop some sort of really big burden that you've been sort of had your face buried in for a while. Like I'm just looking here. It feels like you can barely see where you're going because there is some sort of burden that I feel like you've been carrying for a while. I feel like you can put it down, but I think there is somebody coming here to offer some help or to offer some tips and tricks. I want to say I'm looking at this here. You can see that woman here, she's got her sort of hand pointed. She's sort of giving advice to the person who is going to be painting this person's likeness here. It feels like this person is on your side, I want to say, because the 3 of Pentacles is here. And this person, I feel, is somebody who is possibly someone that you already know. This person is someone who you know through friends or friend of a friend. Could be someone that you work with. Could be someone on your team that you've collaborated or cooperated with. Like maybe you're a project manager and this person's on your team, or vice versa. It could be something like that in the Pentacle world. I feel like you already know this person, and this person is coming in to offer you some advice to tell you how to drop some sort of burdens that you've been carrying here. We're going to find out what the Ace of Cups means. It does feel like it's a gift from the universe. I want to say it's a gift from the universe, gift from God, whoever it is that is your source. It feels like whatever tips or tricks they give you, whatever items that they give you to show you how to drop your burdens is gonna, all of a sudden your cup will be overflowing. It's like they're helping you open a door, and all of a sudden everything's gonna come pouring in. You're gonna have some sort of an overflow of love here. It's like never ending, because this person, whenever if their cup empties, they can just go in and scoop out some more. This person might be someone who loves you or who does have a lot of feelings for you. We have the 7 of Wands. We have the 2 of Pentacles. And we have the King of Cups. What is going on here, Pisces? Look, I just did a reading for you, in the sneak peek. And I think that the sneak peek was kind of something similar to this. Maybe not the same, but similar. So, Pisces, I feel like there is somebody who is coming in to help you, give you pointers. Someone who's on your team and has your back. I'm going to say don't be defensive with this person. There's no reason for you to have to protect yourself from this person, but please do stand up for yourself if you need to. I'm going to say that when this person shows up to give you some sort of clues or pointers or whatever it is, it's almost like you already know what you're doing. I'm going to say that there's something that you've been doing for a very long time. You know it like the back of your hand, but I feel like it's like somebody comes in and observes you in what you're doing and says, you know what? If you just tighten up this spot, or if you just like open this one stream of income, or if you just like do this one thing, it's going to set you above everyone else. So I feel like somebody is coming in to offer advice or help you, and maybe unsolicited, and maybe that's why you're a little bit defensive when the person shows up. But I feel like this person is somebody that you either know in the Pentacle world, or somebody that you know in a community, or a friend of a friend, or a group of people, a networking shop maybe. Maybe this is someone that you know through somebody else. So not a bestie for sure. And you might be defensive because you're like, well, what are you coming at me with this information for? Like you might feel a little bit offended that this person feels like they need to give you tips and tricks. I feel like, though, it's going to help you make a decision to drop these burdens that you've been hiding your face in, that you've been buried in. Like I feel like you've been feeling like you need to carry something around or do something, and that person's going to say, you know, if you just cut that thing out, no one will notice, and things will be able to move forward. So I feel like there is some sort of a real-time decision that you're making here that is going to bring better balance. It's going to make you busier. So if you're a business owner, I feel like it brings more clients, or it makes you busier here. If it's somebody who is in the Pentacle world here, I feel like this is someone that you're not really besties with. And so you might be defensive a little bit when they show up to tell you how to drop these burdens, because they've been observing you from the outside in. And sometimes when you're right in it, you know, you're buried in it, right? Your face is buried in those wands. You can't really see what's going on. I feel like if this is the workplace for you, it's a decision that I feel is going to make things a lot easier, lighter for you. Now look, the thing is this person is coming in as somebody who is a friend, somebody who really just wants to see you do good. And I feel like this person is hiding this energy here. I feel like they're hiding it because the King of Cups is here. It feels like somebody here is attracted to you or has feelings for you, and this person really isn't saying so, but I feel like they want to see you do really well. You know, the King of Cups is the one who is emotionally available and intelligent about their emotions and the emotions of others. They read people really well. This is Scorpio energy, right? So this is highly psychic energy. Pisces and Cancer, of course, because we're in a general reading. But we do have the Ace of Cups here. We have 2 cups. Like I feel like this person is holding a cup, and there is a cup available, floating. It's like you get to make a decision on the pathway of who you want in your life in terms of a romantic connection. And it feels like it's right around the corner because we're looking at 9s. And it's about you because we have 8s, and you're going on some sort of a new journey here. This is very interesting. So I feel like this clue that they give you about how you're working, or what you're doing with business, or somebody's been observing you here, I feel is what is going to end this poverty here. It's either a poverty mindset, or that you have that money hasn't been flowing as you want it to. But we have card number 37, which is a 10, breaks down to a 1. Whatever this person gives you as information about what can bring in more money, you're at the beginning of something really big, and they're going to help you remove this obstacle just simply by giving you some advice. They're saying, look, if you just tweak that one thing, Pisces, everything is going to be easier, lighter. You're going to be able to make a decision easier. We do have the star. So we do have the star energy here. So I feel like whatever this person gives you as a piece of advice, or something about your business or the way that you're working, this is something that makes you hopeful again. It starts to give you this energy of, oh, okay, well, I can't have 2 feet in the water. I've got to have 1 foot on land and 1 foot in the water. I need some balance here. I need to heal something that I have not been doing. And it does feel like this person sees the star potential in you. I want to say this person sees that you are a star. They see that you're at the beginning of doing something that's really going to change everything. The Death card is here. They see that you're in some sort of a transition. So they see that there is, if you quit doing this thing and you start doing that thing, that you can drop these burdens and you can keep moving here. We've got the Six of Cups. Yeah, this person I feel is a soulmate, and you probably already know it, you feel it, but I feel like this person is just a friend. And I also feel like you're so busy with work or the pentacle world or whatever it is that you're carrying. Whatever this obstacle is here is whatever this is. I feel like these two things go together. We've got the 8 of Wands and the 10 of Wands. I feel like you are going to be able to move forward and drop these burdens. This person is actually showing up. They're coming in under the guise of business or wanting to give you pointers so things work out for you. But I really feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you. And I don't think that you're going to realize that or they're going to realize that until you come face to face with them. We do have the King of Swords. This person is somebody who is probably like a business coach or a life coach, somebody who is very clear, honest, and truthful, factual about the things that they say. You might even be a little bit offended by this person offering their advice. You know, I didn't call for you, so why are you here? Kind of thing, right? Some of you might be offended. I'm just going to say that this person, who I feel is probably in a masculine leaning energy, but also has feminine energy. So we're talking about masculine or feminine. I feel like this person is coming in, like you're going to feel a little bit judged by them. I'm going to say this King of Swords, you're going to feel a little bit judged by them. But I'm going to say that this person is keeping their feelings under the surface. It feels like this person is sort of overwhelmed with feelings for you. So they're coming in as the King of Swords and they're treating this like a situation like, yeah, I'm just here for business. You know, I just want you to know that you're doing great things, but I noticed one thing as maybe a business analyst. Maybe that's what this person is, right? A business analyst. The thing I'm noticing here is that we have all of these butterflies here, and we have all of these butterflies here. This is someone that you're meeting on your path, on your spiritual path, on your spiritual journey. This is someone that you're about to meet, probably for some of you, in the week ahead. Tell me about these burdens you've been carrying. What are these burdens and obstacles here, Pisces? Tell me about the 10 of Wands. I feel like once oh, that's what it is. Once you drop the 10 of Wands, what are you looking at? Once you drop your burdens, once you stop carrying around whatever it is that's been really hard for you, some sort of obstacle, because I'm looking at this obstacle here, and we do have the mountain, which is the obstacle, but we also have the 8 of Wands here, the 8 of Clubs, right? And that tells me that things are about to move forward quickly, and you're in some sort of a new beginning here. Something happens quickly, but something must end first. I'm going to clarify that too. There's so much coming in here, Pisces. I'm just trying to keep up. All right, let's tell me what's going on. Something here is happening in divine timing. I didn't even acknowledge the official person, which to me in this deck is this person. So we pulled this, and then all of a sudden the King of Swords comes out, right? This person's coming in to give you balance, right? We've got card number 22, which turns to a 4. Stability and balance. This person is somebody who is going to approach you in the kindest, most balanced way. They're not here to offend you. They're not here to tell you you're doing things wrong. But I feel like, look, there is somebody coming here, whether this is a feminine or a masculine, somebody's coming in divine timing. This is another 10, right? Something is about to begin. Tens turn into ones, right? So this person here, I feel, is somebody that you're going to fall in love with. Somebody who feels like you've known them forever, even though they might be an acquaintance, someone you work with, or someone who's going to give you information from the outside looking in. Okay, tell me about this 10 of Wands. Tell me about Pisces and this 10 of Wands. Tell me what you're dropping here. What is this big, heavy thing here? It's the end of it, right? The Death card is here. It's the end of it, and I feel like it's like this is the exhale, the 2 of Pentacles. We've got the Page of Swords. I feel like it's something that you're learning. So maybe you've added something new to your repertoire, and it feels like somebody's been watching you. Again, look, the Page of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. This person's looking on to somebody on display. So it feels like somebody's watching you work. So they might be somebody who is who comes to the business where you work, and they are someone who's to do with processes, right? They might say, you're working way too hard. You need to implement this process, and things are going to be much easier. You can meet this person in the workplace. We do have the Moon energy here. 5 of Wands. So I feel like it's something, it's almost like because of this poverty, whether this is actual financial discord that you're dealing in, or if this is a a mindset, because I explained the difference at the beginning, right? It does feel like this is the thing that is removed from you very quickly. So we do have the coffin, which means something ends, and it ends super quickly. And we do have the whip and the broom here. It feels like it stings just a little bit to hear this information from this person, but I feel like what they do is they bring hope. Because I feel like you've been beating yourself up in the dark about something that you're trying to learn, or it's been frustrating, or you've been watching other people have an easier time of it. Maybe other people have mentors. Maybe you don't have a mentor. Maybe this person is coming in to be a mentor. We're going to talk about this King of Cups, though, because I really do believe that this is the beginning of some sort of romantic gesture that is going to bring you not only a lot of money, because that's what this is, right? The fish in this deck are about money and abundance. We got the King of Pentacles in the bottom right-hand corner. We've got card number 34 at the top. This is meant to be. To me, 34 is a 7, and for me, 7s are all about heaven. They're all about divine intervention. You're going to take a risk on somebody here, and they're going to open so many doors for you here. Tell me about this King of Cups, please, for Pisces. We have the 6 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the 4 of Cups, which is 9 cups. You're moving toward wish fulfillment. I feel like you are somebody who has been waiting on the one. And when you're waiting on the one, you're not just dating because you need to fill a hole in your heart. You're not just dating because you need to have somebody in your life telling you how wonderful you are. You're a person who's waiting. You're waiting for the right one. You're not interested in the ones that are chasing skirts or chasing Armani suits, right? You're not into that. I feel like you're waiting for the one. I feel like this person, whether they're Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, it feels like this person is the one, and they're going to make great changes in your life. I feel like you go from the 5 of Cups to from this place where you're in sadness and a bit of regret to the 4 of Cups, where you're in this place of emotional stability. Like, I feel like this King of Cups is the one that it immediately makes you feel comfortable in your emotions. And they make you feel like you can speak freely because they're the person who speaks freely. This King of Swords has a sword that is the truth, honesty, transparency, it's clarity, it's justice, and it's pointing straight at the Ace of Cups. So I do feel that what's moving toward you here is, I feel, 9 cups. That I feel that you go from the 5 of Cups to the 4 of Cups, and I feel like the 9 cups is what is arriving. It almost feels like this person balances your emotional energy. They take you out of the 5 of Cups, and now you're in the 4 of Cups, and you're like, I'm not sure if I want to accept your help. I'm not sure, like you're unsure about this person. But I think the fact that they're truthful and honest and they give you a lot of clarity is the reason why you allow them in and to give you the advice that they're giving you. So I feel like you're on this at the beginning of this brand new journey. And I feel like it's going to include somebody that you meet along the way who's going to be able to help you in your workplace. And I feel like the things that we learn in the workplace or in our business are good for the rest of our lives as well. It's good things to implement for the rest of our lives. So there is something here that's going to end that is going to sting a little bit. Tell me what this is. We have the 9 of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. It does feel like for some of you that you might be in the week ahead, and you'll probably already know about this. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. You're already feeling that something is over, but you've been fighting yourself and you didn't want to say anything. It feels like you know that it's over, but you must make a decision in order to be able to move forward on this path. With the 10 of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, it feels like the Page of Pentacles is here because something began, and I feel like it was supposed to move into a long-term relationship, and you might be already involved with somebody in a long-term relationship when this person shows up, but I feel like this is about to end. So it's almost like the universe is moving puzzle pieces here. It's like the universe knows that this is about to end and this is about to begin, and that's the only time death shows up, is when something is supposed to end so another thing can begin. Oh my gosh. Look, I can't even. I love it. I love it for you, and it's coming in divine timing. Whoever this is, they are the official person, my friend. They're going to help you move things forward past any of the obstacles, whether they're love obstacles or obstacles with your business or where you work. I'm going to leave it right here. Thank you so much for being here and watching. Love you, Pisces. And I'm going to be back because I'm always back. You know it. Love you guys. Bye.